Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. So, it's hot in the UK. People are getting a little bit concerned about the heat. Uh, I've done a great video on a morning juice, which is also really cooling. So when you're getting hot, one of the keys is to think about things that cool you down. So mint is cooling. So why not add mint into that stuff? Celery is cooling. Cucumbers are cooling. All of these things have this cooling effect on the body. So they're great to have. Cucumbers chopped up in your water, add electrolytes to the water, help you stay hydrated for longer. So really a good thing to add in. Little cool top tip for you. So check out that morning juice video, which is in my YouTube to help you with that idea. I want to do a little weekly check-in, tell you where I'm at, what's going on in life. Hope everything is going well for you. We seem to be invaded by wasps. As I'm speaking, there are about 4 wasps buzzing around in this room. They seem to be really vibing this year. I'm trying to stay calm because I'm not a massive fan of wasps, so I'm trying to stay calm and collected and cool with that. One of the themes that I spoke about at the end of last week was be the love that you need. That's kind of been my place last week. I've felt quite needy emotionally and not been getting what I need. But what I realise more and more is I have to supply that for myself. It's okay in the day, it's quite easy, but sometimes at night that's really hard when I really need more than my husband can give. Because ultimately we all need more than our partners can give if you've got a partner, because we need our own love, and that's where we're lacking, and that's sometimes where I let myself down, is that self-love, and that's something that I'm constantly working on. So I'm not, when I talk to you guys, I'm not preaching from a space of I've got this. It's what I'm going through, it's what I'm learning, it's what I'm working on. And you know, our life is quite stressful at the moment with our home situation with my son, and so I need to be more loving to myself. I need to be kinder to myself. I need to practice those tools that I've got in my toolbox. I need to get them out. One of the ones I remembered, which I'd forgotten about, was the Gayatri mantra. When I was in India many years ago, this Vedic astrologer said you need to say it 9 times every day to help rebalance your astrological whatever it was. So I've been doing that the last few days, and it's been really helpful doing that. You can do it out loud or in your head, and it's a really good one to help rebalance. So I've been doing that, and that's really helped me feel more grounded. We went to the seaside. I went both Saturday and Sunday actually, which was lovely, just to have that calming, listening to the sea. Oh God, so important to get that chill time and that negative ions. And I went swimming, and that really helps to reset me. I really feel like I need to live by the sea so I can go in on a regular basis and get that reset. I am a water sign, so my body, I do feel like I need to be around water more. Rivers are lovely, but for me the sea really is the thing that does it. That's what kind of really supports me so much more. Been working a lot more with people recently, doing consultations again. You know, my business has so many different layers to it that they kind of ebb and flow, and it's such a beautiful thing. Sometimes it's more the sacred sexuality, sometimes it's more the events, sometimes it's more the consultations, and there's a beautiful flow with it, which is really nice. And I've been doing a lot more consultations recently, and just seeing the benefit of how much it can really help and support people when you get that guidance and that focus. This is where you need to be going, this is what's going on in your body. And I was speaking to someone last week, and it was like this jigsaw. I'm now doing hair and saliva testing, and that's really good. Basically it backs up what my intuition's saying, but it's like this puzzle. So it's about connecting the pieces of the puzzle together, and the hair and saliva results are a piece of a puzzle, but then it's working out, well, where do those things come from? How do they all work? And what is the best solution, holistic solution for you to make that puzzle work better? So that's really exciting. So I've decided, I know things are getting tight for people, you know, there's a lot of stress financially going on with all the prices of fuel and everything else going up, although they came down a little bit, which is always exciting too. Made me really happy that they'd come down by 4p or something, my petrol. Um, so yes, normally a 90-minute consultation with the hair and saliva testing with myself is £350, which includes a full write-up, recipes, and then email guidance from a couple of emails just to make sure you're on track. So normally that's £350. It's now £250, so it's £100 savings for the summer. So if you book and have a consultation, we've only got a little bit left of July, but in July or August, then that is the rate that you will get, £250. So if you are interested, I don't have lots of spaces available, so do message me so we can get you booked into your slot and get your hair and saliva tests sent off so that that can all get moving. I've just been watching the chicory outside my window. I've got a beautiful view outside my window of one of my veg beds, which is lovely, and it's got a beautiful chicory plant in it. So I'll be harvesting the root later on in the year to use that to make chicory coffee. Really nice. But you can eat the leaves in salad, eat the flowers. They'd be such a beautiful kind of almost cornflower blue colour, like a really light purple, kind of lilac-y, and they're just swaying in the wind, and they're right next to my tree spinach, which is huge now, massive, huge bush. It's so exciting for me, you know, seeing the progress in the garden. I've done a video, just trying to edit it. Unfortunately, I did it on my phone in 4 parts, and I'd like to edit it on my phone. So if anyone knows good phone editing software, I just need to put the 4 bits together on how to make a vegetable lasagna. There is one in my superfoods book, but it's a great recipe. I show you how to make it, and a lot of the produce came from the garden, which is so exciting for me. You know, that is abundance. Just being able to go out and pick my food. I got 3 courgettes yesterday from the garden and a cucumber. That cucumber tasted like heaven, really did. Some chilies, I've got some garlic. Loads of greens. We still have loads of greens in the garden. So that was really nice. I'm just drinking my cacao and medicinal mushrooms. They are the biggest support for me, cacao and medicinal mushrooms. They really just help me through life. The other thing that I've been putting in is a little bit of schizandra powder. Schizandra berry, amazing, really good for anxiety and stress and the nervous system. My nervous system has been feeling a bit frayed recently, so I'm bringing in all my tools to help relax my nervous system and calm it down, which is really useful. So I've been using the schizandra for that. Lime blossom I've been using. I collected some and I dried it, so I've been making teas with that. I've also got a tincture I've made with the lime blossom, so that's really beautiful to add that in. I've been having some of my Adapt tincture, which is a stress support tincture. Beautiful thing to have, really easy to use, to stick it into water or to have it neat. All of these things just to help my nervous system just to go. I've been doing my juicing more, so I'm getting those nutrients in. When we're stressed, we use up more vitamin C, we use up more nutrients. There's a lot of people that are sick around at the moment. I don't know if you've noticed that, but a lot of people are unwell with a respiratory condition. So I'm going to do a little video in a minute after this on what we can do to support ourselves with these respiratory infections that are going on, how we can prevent it, and what we can do if we get them. So keep posted for that video too. But I just wanted to really check in and say, I'm sending love to you all. You know, it is hard at the moment for a lot of people. There's a lot going on, and there's a lot going on for me. But this is where we use our tools that we've got. This is where we can dig deep into our chest and go, okay, what do I have? What reserves do I have? What medicine do I have at my disposal? You know, like grounding. What is there for me to support me when things are hard? And sometimes I think that's why we have these challenges, to really put in practice what we've learned over our lifetime. And that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. You know, I think probably now is the most challenging time I've ever had in my life, probably. Except for when I was a teenager, that was pretty challenging. You know, I didn't have an easy time as a teenager. My mum was terminally ill with multiple sclerosis, and that was really hard on us. You know, as a teenager, I had to care for her quite a lot and had a lot of guilt about going out. I mean, I still did go out and I still did have a great time in many ways, but was really hard, and I turned to a lot of substances to help me through. Some of them prescription ones that I was being given for migraines by the doctors. So I was in a bit of a haze for a lot of my teenage years. There's a butterfly in my window, a really beautiful, massive butterfly. Sorry. And now, you know, I needed to do that then to help me process. But now, you know, when I'm dealing with emotions, when I'm dealing with stress, when I'm dealing with life, I don't turn to substances. Well, cacao and medicinal mushrooms, but not substances that are going to take me away from myself. What I want to do is go more into myself so I can process, so I can understand, so I can release. But in that journey of dealing with stress now, we have to deal with stress of the past. We have to look at what's brought us to this point in time. And Stephen and Renata Ash are such incredible people. If you can, they've done some amazing sacred drumming medicine cards. Check them out. Really good. Stephen and Renata Ash. They've got a song, well, they've got a whole beautiful collection of songs, which Giles is working on an album with Stephen, which is going to be incredible. Can't wait till that is done. But there's one song in it that goes, "Past has brought us to this point in time." And that line often runs through my head. Their songs often run through my head, in fact, because whatever's happened in the past has brought us to now and has given us the mechanisms to deal or not to deal with where we're at. The past has brought us here so that we can be present. And what I'm trying to do is to be present as much as I can in the moment. That's really hard sometimes. My mind is so good at tripping off into, like most of us, into here, there and everywhere. God, it's been doing it a lot this full moon. It's been really, whew. Don't know if anyone else has found that, but my mind has gone a little bit mental with reliving things, you know, running stories, running things in my head. I've got a bit of a detective brain. And that detective brain works really well when it comes to consultations because I piece things together. My intuition guides me, that detectiveness. But sometimes having a detective brain isn't such a good thing because you just want to be now. You don't want to be analysing or studying. You just want to be in that feeling. We went to Southwold on Saturday and we went into this church. I went and stood in the by the altar. And the energy was so strong, I could feel it tingling up through my hands, and I started sounding. I could feel the resonance increasing in my body. I did this recently. We were at a sacred site, Bartlow. Amazing dragon mounds there. And there was this tree, this massive big lime tree, and you could stand in it. And I was standing in it. I was singing, I just felt drawn to sing. And then I was hugging the tree inside it, and I found this spot that was a sound chamber. And my voice, the sound, when I hit a certain note, it wasn't on all notes, but when I hit a certain note, did this amazing thing where the sound went, and it expanded in me and expanded in the tree, and it was like we were singing together. It was cosmic, really cosmic. That was an incredible moment, and I want to have more moments like that, that connection, that remembering, that trust. Now the Stephen and Renata song, trust in life, trust that the way will be clear, trust in life, trust that the way will be clear. I love singing at the moment. That's what's really kind of buzzing me as well, this singing, just getting into that voice and sharing it. And I've been doing that more. Singing songs with people at events, you know, and we've got I'm running another Wild Woman retreat. We have 2 spaces left. 30th of July in Stradishall in Suffolk, and that's going to be amazing. We're going to be looking at Mary Magdalene. We're going to be looking at songs. Mary Magdalene Day is coming up in just over a week, I think it is. Maybe nearly 2 weeks, week and a half, something like that. So it's tying in, I'm tying into Mary Magdalene Day with this Wild Women retreat. So we're going to be looking at we're going to be looking at songs, we're going to be looking at meditations, we're going to be talking about sex. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a singing mood, it seems. Do you ever do that? I used to do that a lot, and I still do, but where as you talk, your lines remind you of songs. I think that's probably why I've always loved musicals, because it's that sound, living life in a song. And life is a song, isn't it? The sacred sound song, the sacred sounds of the plants, of the trees. And that's such an amazing thing. Anyway, for any of you who have managed to listen all the way through to my ramblings, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. I hope it hasn't bored you. Just sharing really from my heart where I'm at. And I hope that it resonates with you guys and can help any of you who may be struggling. I picked a card this morning. I said, where am I at? And it's really beautiful. It's a high priestess, and it says, you have divine knowledge that you can help others, that can help others through your spiritual teaching. And for me, what I've always tried to do, and I always try to do, is just share my truth. I don't try to sugarcoat things. I don't pretend to be someone I'm not. I try to share where I'm at and the struggles and the joys and everything in between. Because that's life, isn't it? It's this beautiful array of colours. And they're not all sunshine colours, but sometimes when we go through that turmoil, it brings us into our light. It brings us into our power. It teaches us such valuable lessons, because I feel those struggles are here to wake us up to another level, to the next layer of where we're at. So, upcoming events. Let me share a little bit about that with those of you who are still listening. This coming weekend, Free Mind in Boxford in Suffolk. £95 for the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be amazing. We're going to be there on Saturday and Sunday. I will be running a cacao and mushroom ceremony and giving a little talk on the power of cacao and mushrooms on Saturday evening. Giles will be running a workshop as well on Saturday, and he'll be doing music, and he'll be doing a kirtan on Sunday morning. So that's going to be great. I will put a link in the description about where you can buy tickets. There's still a few left, so do come along. It's going to be amazing. Such brilliant musicians. I've got loads and loads of music happening. Really, really cool music. The Gander Boys, Jessica Lewis, loads of other people. Giles Bryant, obviously, will be all there performing. And then, as I said, we have the Wild Women Retreat, the 30th of July. That's next, not this weekend, but next Saturday, 10 till 7 p.m. It's going to be epic. It's £95 for the day, including a goodie bag and 2 meals, all vegan and gluten-free. Dancing, lots of good stuff. Then on Sunday, we're off to Bristol for the Shine seminars. Do check it out. It's going to be amazing at the Penny Bronze Centre in Bristol. I'm going to be talking about the endocannabinoid system. Amazing speakers. That's going to be really great. Still some tickets left for that, so do book in for that. It's going to be really good. And if anyone's interested in a day of singing with me, a day of meditation, singing and exploring that, I'm going to be setting a date in August for that, out in the landscape, going and exploring different places and singing in different sites. That's, I think, going to be a really lovely day. So if anyone is interested in that, let me know. Anyway, lots of love to you all. Have a great week and stay cool in this heat. Remember to hydrate. Lots of salt, raw grey sea salt in your water. Well, not lots, a pinch of raw grey sea salt in your water. Keeps the electrolytes up. Cucumber in your water, again, electrolytes. Eat lots of watery foods like watermelon or melons or cucumber, celery. These watery based foods are going to keep you hydrated as well. And don't drink anything really cold. It's not good for your body if you have really cold drinks when it's really hot out. Shock to your nervous system isn't good and can make you sick. Or someone said the other day, it can actually also make you pass out. So just have, cool drinks is fine, but not ice cold. So have a lovely week and lots of love to you all.